A private jet cuts through the clear blue Nevada sky, its sleek body glinting in the sunlight. Its shadow glides over the barren desert landscape below, a stark contrast to the endless stretches of sand and rock. The plane lands smoothly on a secluded airstrip, kicking up a small cloud of dust. The door opens with a soft hiss. Figures in crisp white uniforms emerge, their faces carefully neutral, betraying no emotion. They move with precision, their purpose unknown, each step measured and deliberate. A hush falls over the small group awaiting the arrival, their eyes fixed on the jet. All eyes are on a single, nondescript briefcase carried down the steps, its importance evident in the way it is handled. Inside, it holds no ordinary cargo, but something far more significant. This briefcase contains the latest writings, the newest revelations from the leader himself, words that could change everything. The air crackles with anticipation, a palpable tension that can be felt by all present. This delivery is not just routine, it's an event of great significance, a moment that will be remembered. The words within that briefcase hold the power to shift realities, to unlock hidden potential, or so they believe with unwavering faith. These followers have dedicated their lives to this belief system, to the teachings of Scientology, believing in its promise of enlightenment and truth. The briefcase is whisked away. It's taken to a heavily guarded compound known as Gold Base. This is the heart of Scientology, a place shrouded in secrecy. Within those walls, the contents of the briefcase will be carefully studied, analyzed, and disseminated. They will be transformed into doctrine, into the very fabric of Scientology's teachings. These teachings are based on the writings of L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of Scientology. His book, Dianetics, The Modern Science of Mental Health, is a cornerstone of the belief system. It promises a world free from the shackles of the reactive mind, a world of clear thinking and unlimited potential. But achieving this freedom, this state of clear, comes at a price. The arrival of the new teachings is cause for celebration. At Gold Base, followers gather. They are dressed in their finest attire, their faces alight with excitement. There's an air of exclusivity, of being part of something bigger than themselves. The atmosphere is electric. Speeches are given, hymns are sung, and pledges are made. High-ranking members, celebrities among them, bask in the adulation of the crowd. They are living proof of Scientology's efficacy, testaments to its power to bring success and happiness. But behind the smiles and the carefully crafted image, a darker reality lurks. L. Ron Hubbard, a science fiction writer, founded Scientology in the 1950s. He proposed a system to free the human mind from what he called engrams, spiritual scars from past traumas. These engrams, he claimed, were the root of all unhappiness and hindered spiritual evolution. His solution, Dianetics, a form of therapy designed to erase these engrams and unlock the full potential of the individual. Hubbard's ideas resonated with many seeking answers, purpose, and self-improvement. Scientology grew rapidly, attracting followers from all walks of life. However, as the organization expanded, so did its practices and doctrines. What began as a self-help movement morphed into a complex system with strict hierarchies, esoteric teachings, and controversial practices. Section 5. The Price of Enlightenment. Central to Scientology is the concept of auditing, a practice that is considered essential for spiritual growth within the church. This involves a series of one-on-one sessions with an auditor using a device called an e-meter, which is a fundamental tool in the auditing process. The e-meter, Scientologists believe, can measure the electrical changes in the body caused by spiritual distress, helping to identify areas of concern. Through auditing, individuals are supposed to confront their engrams, which are traumatic memories from past experiences. This process is believed to alleviate spiritual suffering and help them progress on the bridge to total freedom. Scientology's path to spiritual enlightenment. However, these services come at a steep price, often making it difficult for many to afford. Auditing sessions, courses, and materials can cost thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars, creating a significant financial burden for members. Critics argue that this creates a system where spiritual advancement is directly tied to financial commitment, putting pressure on members to donate beyond their means and sometimes leading to financial hardship. Section 6. Voices of Dissent. Over the years, Scientology has faced mounting criticism and accusations from various quarters. Former members, researchers, and investigative journalists have raised serious concerns about its practices, often highlighting the organization's secretive nature. Some allege that Scientology employs manipulative recruitment techniques, exerts undue influence over its members, and suppresses dissent through intimidation and harassment. These tactics are said to create an environment where questioning the leadership is not tolerated.
Experts on cults and mind control have voiced concerns about Scientology's methods, comparing them to those used by other high control groups. They point to the organization's authoritarian structure, its emphasis on unquestioning obedience to Hubbard's teachings, and its practice of disconnection, cutting off contact with family and friends who criticize the group. This practice has led to many broken families and friendships.
Yeah, and it's not just experts. Everyday people are also raising their voices. Many former members have spoken out about the psychological and financial toll it takes. They recount stories of being pressured to donate large sums of money and being subjected to intense scrutiny. They describe a culture of fear and control that makes it incredibly difficult to leave. The fear of retribution or being ostracized keeps many from speaking out.
These voices of dissent paint a troubling picture of an organization that wields significant influence over its members, often at a great personal cost. The courage of those who speak out sheds light on the need for greater scrutiny and accountability. Section 7. Escaping the maze. Leaving Scientology is rarely easy. Many former members describe a climate of fear and intimidation, where questioning the teachings or expressing dissent can lead to harassment and ostracism.
Some even report being subjected to fair game, a policy allegedly used to silence critics through surveillance, character assassination, and legal action.
Despite the risks, a growing number of individuals have chosen to speak out about their experiences within Scientology. Their testimonies paint a disturbing picture of an organization that prioritizes control and financial gain over the well-being of its members. Section 8. Legal battles and allegations. Scientology's controversial practices have led to numerous legal challenges. The organization has been embroiled in lawsuits involving allegations of fraud, human rights abuses, and even forced labor.
Governments around the world have scrutinized its activities, with some labeling it a dangerous cult and others recognizing it as a legitimate religion.
Despite the controversies, Scientology has managed to defend itself in court and maintain its legal recognition in many countries. However, the allegations and legal battles continue to cast a long shadow over the organization. Section 9. Public outcry. The internet age has amplified the voices of Scientology's critics. Documentaries, news reports, and online forums have shed light on the organization's inner workings, prompting widespread public debate.
Protests have erupted outside Scientology centers, with former members and concerned citizens demanding investigations and accountability.
The public outcry has forced a re-evaluation of Scientology's place in society. While the organization maintains a devoted following, it also faces growing skepticism and calls for greater transparency and accountability. Section 10. A call for vigilance. The allure of spiritual enlightenment, self-improvement, and belonging is powerful. However, it is crucial to approach any organization that claims to hold the answers to life's mysteries with a critical eye. Scientology, with its intricate doctrines, controversial practices, and history of secrecy, demands particularly careful consideration. While individuals have the right to choose their own beliefs and affiliations, it is essential to do so with full awareness and informed consent. The stories of those who have left Scientology serve as a stark reminder of the importance of critical thinking, healthy skepticism, and the freedom to question.